So, hey guys, you, want to see some really great physics?
This elevator running.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Later, Louie.
I love elevator physics.
At least her skirt isn't also rising up like her hair is.
Yeah, this game does not have too much of a cloth physics engine.
Speaks to its sophistication.
Now, what if she were wearing a longer skirt?
That's a good question. Because I imagine because it's an outfit, it stays clinging to her, but what if I, like, put an accessory skirt on with that also? Hell, what if I had the tail on? Wonder how that would have
That would
looked.
probably go up. I don't think there are any accessory skirts that are longer.
Oh, okay.
I
In
thought
part
we couldn't make a
because
decent.
they
I thought we
knew
couldn't
of
make
the
it.
They knew of the limitations of the cloth physics.
I thought we couldn't make a decent Catgirl in this game.
Collapse.
No, because the tail physics are all whack.
Sounds like Catgirl tail physics then.
This
I
place has
slightly
changed
regret
completely,
not
too.
going a little further ahead last video, because we're going to open up in a pretty
Seems
long
like everything's
cutscene.
changed since the Great Collapse.
Mhm.
The only thing that stayed the same is our appearance.
Oh no, we're bound to look like youthful anime boys for the rest of our life.
Come on. We won't find the source by reminiscing. It's my fault. You say something, Louis? No.
Why didn't I?
Is this really my...
You're not me.
Oop, I just happened to have dropped my memories here, don't mind it.
Guess you must have come this way before.
Right? Or did that drop just now?
Just now? No. This is, I think if you, pay attention to some of the details, actually set before the other Louis and Kevin vestiges.
Hey there, Louie. Are your classes done for the day?
Is Cruz awake?
She sure is. In fact, she seems to be in a pretty good...
This researcher's already lost the game of 20 questions.
Here's your visitation.
Thanks.
Nothing says homely childhood memories like brutalist architecture.
He's gonna go back to being, substitute Duke Alberea.
Well, there's no cure like the obscure.
God, their jokes suck.
Another groaner.
That's the point.
I hope the experiment...
By the by, this character is someone we've seen before.
I'm fine. Could be worse. Your sister has been taking good care of me.
She is the tutorial NPC.
Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the only one who can do it. And I have you and the others watching over me. So I'll be okay. Anyway, enough about that. I want to hear more of your story.
Remember back when I was saying that, dressing yourself up as another character could turn the story on its head? This is that character.
Oh, you're here early again, Louie. Is school on a break right now?
No, I dropped out.
The professors are devoting all their time to research lately. How's Cruz?
Well, we're having a hard time suppressing what's causing the rejection. Ordinarily, we wouldn't let you see her.
Is this how we're gonna loop for the rest of the memory?
Yes.
Yeah. Why?
This is one of those creepy pace games. You notice the lights are kind of messed up now. We're just gonna keep
Yeah, and
walking
the
down this
floor is
hallway.
getting a bit cracked.
Are you okay?
Code PT.
Yeah. We're just gonna keep walking around. There'll be ever so slight changes to the imagery. It'll be spooky.
Louis says, look behind you.
You're next.
I'm sure this is a very emotional cutscene.
Please. Please, Louis. I'm sorry.
You didn't check in at the desk.
Nah, it's fine.
I can't.
Louis. Stop me.
Man, this hallway got longer.
Please. Kill me.
I can't.
It's a strong thing to say.
You let me in, I can help with that. Oh god. So I
Okay, so
wasn't
you
joking.
can't check in.
I wasn't joking when I said we were now doing a creepypasta game. Any second now, a big scary face is going to show up on the screen and yell. Damn, Louie, you killed her good. Jesus.
Don't think the blood splatters go that way.
What did he do to get the splatters that high?
He didn't.
Oh god, it's a Karen.
Why did we?
This is how my old job was too whenever the Karens came around.
You didn't tilt the camera up?
I don't know what happened there exactly.
A genuine memory from my past. From when the Queen... From when Cruz frenzied.
So is she the final boss?
Hide anything from you, huh?
It's looking that way.
I'm still not completely sure what happened back then. All I know is that when I finally came to,
But
I was a rebel.
yeah, the thing I was talking about with
I
tilting
heard
the camera
a lot of
up.
folks died then, but
Above Louie and Karen, there's Cruz floating in the air who's summoned some spikes.
Oh, looks like I picked a very bad time to look around in.
Yeah.
And because of the way this game works, I can't load an older save. I'll have to restart all over again.
I think this is one of the things in the cutscene.
Oh, that's
Viewer.
right. I'll go ahead and edit that in right now.
nobody would want to
That
relive
cutscene
that.
hits a little bit differently when you've been playing Psychonauts 2 for 2 days.
I couldn't stop Cruz from going into a frenzy.
That's not the
So many
VR
people
one,
lost
right?
their lives,
No,
including
I mean
my
the actual
sister.
Psychonauts 2.
I wanted to
Oh,
forget
okay.
my frailty. But if we can find the source and ensure a stable supply of blood beads, then revenants will be freed from their thirst. Once that happens, there will no longer be any need for Silva's levy system, and humans and revenants will finally be able to live together in peace. I'm going to take responsibility for my past. I think it's the least I can do. Then stop talking about it. Let's get it done. Are we ending this nightmare or what? You can't charge forward if you're always looking back. Yeah, I know.
If you don't stand for anything, if you stand for shit.
You've got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything.
Yes.
Thank you, Aaron Tippin.
So welcome to the next stretch of gameplay. Remember how the city had this nice disaster porn? Well,
I can't turn
now
away
we're just going to
anymore.
see red
Come on,
mountains,
let's hunt
brown
down the
mountains.
source. What's that?
Yeah, technically we're all in one... Like, most of the game takes place in one city, for lack of a better term. Metropolitan area,
Quite
maybe.
valuable. Let's use it well.
Hmm.
And all the environments are different things that...
Don't fall here.
past events fucked up like this.
Right. One thing that you gotta keep an eye out. For one, they really love just throwing monsters on top of you around this area. And then, of course, there's always that risk of being knocked off the edge.
There are some tricky ledges here, yeah.
At least it's a consistent color palette.
That's true.
Bye.
Yeah, later to that guy. I mean, I guess it works both ways. On the one hand, you can always fall. On the other hand, your enemy can fall. No, hey.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to go up there.
And in fact, enemies that are hanging off, you can just kind of shoot them and they might fall off and instantly die.
Oh, yeah. I've done those before. I should show it off in recording sometime.
Best way to disarm ambushes.
Pretty much. Man, this music's bumping for only one dude. Oh, hey, never mind.
There's a couple now.
Yeah, for some reason this is not on the OST, but you can get a sense of how many enemies the game thinks you're involved with by
Yeah, when there's
the
like
tempo and so forth.
3 or more, yeah, it really picks up. I don't think I've ever mentioned it, but a pretty good use of the rifle is the fact that you can like do like a spread shot and hit multiple enemies, because the shots go through the enemies as well.
Oh.
And I got a little scared there, like, oh no, the fucking move's gonna make me step back right off the cliff. I'm sure it's
You didn't do the launch?
Yeah, I've been trying to do it, but I don't know if either you had to wait for your enemies, the little gauge, to fill up, or if it was your own gauge that had to fill up.
It's your own gauge.
Oh, okay.
With enemies, it just makes them harder to stagger. There's like...
Okay.
There's more nuance to it than just harder to stagger, but...
Oh, hello.
I forget.
Whoa!
Oh.
Yeah. That was a dick move. Oh, hey, later.
Okay, then.
Alright, good hustle, Louis. Louis? You alright, buddy?
He says, I wanted to kill him.
Okay, Louis, you do you, bud. I guess this
You
is not...
mustn't run away.
I guess I'm now doing a solo run. Look, Louis, I'm in combat now. You gonna help out?
Oh, boy.
It's amazing you having the exact same problems I had with my Dark Souls 3 LP.
Yeah, I don't know why that bug happens. It's pretty rare, but I've seen it like once or twice.
Look, Louis, I got a new one for you to fight. Come on.
Acrid right onto him.
Wait, what?
I don't know what's wrong with him. Okay, bud, where's your back at? All right, Louis, I can see this as your happy space.
You can catch up with us. We'll be up ahead.
Yeah, not sure why that happened exactly, but it's okay. Who needs him? God, let me stab your back, you jackass.
Fancy.
Yeah, that's why I love having the quicker dodge. Just the mobility is so worth it to me.
Oh yeah. Like even with the slow dodge, you have decent iframes, but the quicker your dodge, the further you go.
Yeah. I was hoping, you know, at some point Louie's gonna have to like a rubber band to me, right?
At least you'll be able to dispense with the bugs soon, given where you are.
Yeah. And I just find it funny that he's always marked on the map too. So you know he's, oh hey, this dude, pretty good hider.
Somehow it didn't notice you.
Yeah, that whole time I was fighting here, he just sat there.
The only way the Louis bug could be funnier is if he teleported forward but was still bugged out. So still just petulantly refusing to join you.
That would be great.
He keeps creepy Watsoning around the level.
So yeah, I had to run back to see where this little bit of land is at, so I can drop onto it. Because this is, besides how it looks, I also don't like this area because it's just a winding maze of caves and stuff, so it makes it really difficult to know where to go. Also, I don't know what was up with that dude. It looked like right before I stabbed him in the back, he like stabbed himself in the chest.
Yeah, they'll do a lot of damage if you let them.
Oh, huh. Alright, let's get Louis fixed up here. Hey, bud. You missed a lot.
Done sulking?
And I just like to point out just how much haze we're getting now from fighting in this area. Not quite hitting the 36k mark, but still. And then it's at this point I realized, oh, wrong blood code.
Sounds like you're mastering the ones you have pretty frequent, pretty fast there.
Yeah, it's ain't a bad area to do some light grinding.
Mm-hmm.
Wanna head up?
I'm guessing you'll get new ones pretty soon.
Oh yeah, there's a good chunk of blood codes around. Louis, you would have surveyed this area if you didn't decide you were going to hug the edge of the cliff.
A map of the depths. Davis would be very interested.
And I don't think I've shown this off yet, the falling attacks.
Those blocks.
Oh, like it
an
hurt.
artificial reef.
Yeah.
Man, I should try those with one of the ridiculous big-ass weapons.
I see something. This is a wrecked ship, isn't it?
Louis.
Did you pick up something we can use?
just, oh man, that gives me a good chuckle seeing him get blasted like that.
Okay, we're unlocked. All down at once.
Though,
Jeez!
Oh, there's a lot here.
Karma got me.
Karma's
Those two turrets.
complacency.
Those two turrets especially are annoying to deal with.
Oh yeah.
Karma for what exactly?
Or
Oh, man.
complacency.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure the bitrate loved that.
Do you still have some healing left?
Why would you ever get complacent in a Souls-like?
Good point.
Because you have gun, and what can hurt you with gun?
Oh man, that just reminds me of I saw someone doing a JoJo's Let's Play. I've never actually seen the show, but like their powers are named after various musicians and songs and whatnot. And there's a guy named whose power is named Sex Pistols, and his power is that he has a gun.
Yes, I'm very familiar with that.
Wait,
That's why I got into JoJo.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that scared the shit out of me when I first played.
Try to avoid taking any more damage.
But yeah, like, what other power do you need when you have a gun? Oh,
A
later,
second
Louis.
gun?
Good point.
That's not even the first gun stand in the series.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
I mean, what if you could do some fancy powers with your gun?
That's also a good point. So, I finally used for the first time one of our, like, consumable healing items. We can only carry 3 of those, so it's best to hold off as much as possible on them. But the timing's actually good here because there's a missile right down here. I could have saved one of those regenerators if I just knew of this, but whatever.
Yeah, you. There's still like half the area that you haven't touched here, I see.
Yeah. Oh, and what's neat
Which-
is our consumables are automatically replenished. And oh, hey, there's a blood bee tree, and I actually was completely surprised that I already hit the boss.
Imagine having to grind for consumables.
Oh yeah, that will suck. So, instead of exploring more of that area, I decided why not
overheard
show off
something.
the depths.
You're able to read blood code and incorporate it into
But
your own?
before we can do that, after we
Fascinating.
defeat the
be an
butterfly
honor for
lady,
you to
we
take
can get
mine.
Davis's blood
I'm
code.
curious to see how you handle it.
His blood code is, I mean, if you look at him, I'm pretty sure you can guess it's a heavy weapons-based code. But it also has a few useful enchantments, like enchanting your weapons with, I think, thunder or something like that.
That is the opposite of what I'd expect the Hermes
No,
code
he doesn't.
to do.
He doesn't have a weapon buff on him.
Oh, no. That's right. He removes stun. That's what it was.
Yeah.
The depths are a complex of open spaces.
Which is useful because,
below the
again,
ground surface.
status
They
effects,
are untamed,
they gotta
most
accumulate.
unexplored.
So instead of just,
The
you got
mist
hit
that
with
formed
stun,
in the battle
fuck
against
you,
the
it's,
Queen
oh, you're
imprisons
about to
us.
be stunned,
We've lost
now you can
contact
cleanse
with
it.
the world outside.
Yeah, your bar is like
The
mostly up.
Lost and the miasma came at the same time.
Or your
reducing
A-
our way
or your
of life
buddy's
to a
bar is
sliver
mostly
of what
up.
it was. It's only natural that people would turn their eyes down.
I'd be lying if I said I'd paid much attention to my partner.
The depths are necessary for our future.
Mostly
I
it
hope you'll take
matters.
some time to help
It,
further our
it doesn't
survey.
matter much for those two status, for that status effect.
I'll lead the
Mostly
way. Just tell
it
me where we're
matters
going.
for poison, slow, or the worst status effect in the game,
Don't
inhibit.
be overeager. Come back immediately
Oh, yeah.
if you sense danger. Understood?
So the depths are, I guess you can kind of call them bonuses, though they do have some things in them, some vestiges in them that you can pick up. So I guess it depends on what your definition of a bonus is. Now,
challenge dungeons.
Yeah.
pretty much. There was a door in front of me. We need to find keys to open those doors. So basically, you just go into the other directions until you hit the end.
Yeah. Sometimes they're at the end of any given path. Sometimes they're just on one of the enemies, or even on the ground in the path.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute.
Be careful around the rocks.
But this is the first one, so the enemies aren't too bad. I guess you can use these to grind. But then again, I guess enemies respawn anywhere when you use a missile, so I guess any spot's a good spot to grind.
Yeah, all these depths areas are comparable to the same main game area in terms of difficulty and so forth.
Right. I've also picked up an but enhanced heavy axe, just showing it off. Fortification, it gets a little bit stronger, but also gets heavier.
Take care of whatever's concerning you. I should check that out.
And I also find one of these. It's an item that teaches us a gift without having to... It says, like, regardless of blood code, but I'm assuming that there is no blood code that has it. This one lets us do, gets more drain whenever we use a launch attack, if I ever show them off.
Yeah, I think what it says, regardless of blood code, that's more sort of in-universe information.
Oh, okay.
If somebody besides Ella used that, they could still get that gift. Say.
Oh, okay. Alright, you guys ready for the boss? Anyways, so, now we're done with
That's
that.
about how I expected that to go.
Oh boy.
Greater
Like-
boss.
Yeah, like, most of the time they're easy like this. Some of the time they can be tricky. Or think, like, the single hardest mini-boss depths encounter in the game is about halfway through.
Oh, hey, there's the key.
Yep.
So I didn't technically have to go all the way through, but, yeah.
Also,
So this is the depths.
if you ever do multiplayer, depths speedrunning is how you get the little multiplayer rewards quick, because each of those side areas will get you a reward.
Oh, interesting. See, I've never engaged with the multiplayer, so I don't really know what it does
That's quite valuable.
or what's in
Use
it.
it well.
Alright, cough. I think I'm gonna edit that out.
The past however long we've been in these depths here, all I've been able to notice is how often Louis is speaking. And he is reminding me so damn much of Dragon's Dogma Pawns now.
God, they need to make a second of that game already. I don't care if the anime sucked.
Like, every time he speaks now, all I'm going to be able to hear is they travel in packs and ill like fire.
He does love spamming his fireballs. God, imagine if this game lets you have your own little custom NPC that you have to teach how to fight and whatnot. That'd be great.
That'd probably be more complicated than they'd want to do. Or at least this team.
Yeah, I'm just...
But then how would we add to the narrative with Louis and Yakumo are doing so much of that?
Oh boy.
Found our Hermes vestige.
Yeah, and there's always at least one lost invasion.
Yeah,
Death area.
this is a very bad area for us to be in right now. But once I get my way up, you can see them spawning in. So I guess this qualifies as spawn camping.
If they didn't want to be spawn camp, they shouldn't have invaded here.
The last pixel of health is all that matters.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just fucking them up. Good lord.
Damn.
Oh, and here's the big one.
Yeah. If you're able to do that kind of fun, it's kind of like the Burnt Ivory King fight.
And just all this
They
crap.
had to go back.
They had to go back to their home planet. I will say, this is a pretty good spot to get a lot of queen iron. I wish I ran through here before buying all that stuff to upgrade my equipment.
You're probably gonna want more.
That's true. Right, you ready for another boss fight?
Let's see it.
Quote, boss fight.
Oh man. How shameful.
Almost had it. Stay sharp.
Was then the Elder God had a colostomy, and we had to say, "No more yogurt, Elder God."
A key. I think we can use that.
Legacy of Kain voice sessions, those are great. If you ever get a chance to watch them.
Damn, that game, that was way back when.
On my way.
Jesus.
So before this video ends, I did want to mention that like 2 hours ago I was checking my email, and apparently Code Vein is on sale this weekend for like 75% off.
Ooh.
Which way to go?
Alright, people, get to it.
Well,
Hashtag
I
not
mean-
sponsored.
if you ever do want to buy the DLC, that's probably the appropriate time to buy it.
We haven't been through
Some people will tell you it's bad. It's like, no, it's not bad, but it is less than it was priced and marketed as, kind of like the BattleTech DLC. So, don't buy it at full price. Buy it on sale, that's fine.
Oh, hey, what's up,
You'll probably
Oliver?
get...
I said, what's up, Oliver?
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, Code Vein, 75% off. Get to it, people. Give them money so they can make a Code Vein 2.
Codevania.
Code Vein Ritual of the Night.
So yeah, this version
He
of
got fit into
Oliver,
this.
a little bit stronger, of course, but not that bad.
Do you still have some healing
Yeah.
left? Calm down.
Yep. So I could always come back and just fight him again if I ever want to grab some more of his stuff.
Yep.
But
Yeah, if you can't buy them yet, that's where you can farm crafting materials and awake materials.
Yep. So I'll be doing these in their own videos. I'll be seeing you all next time.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.